Hello all, welcome to In, On and Gone. I think this is video 5. So in a minute, I'm going to start with the gone. Okay, what has sold within the last 7 days. But one thing that I am going to feed back to you is that the last video didn't have that many views. And it's always important to have a look at why. It's always important to reflect. You always crack on, you just keep going. Don't worry about it, just keep going. But I did realise that it was over an hour long. So, yeah, I've trimmed this one down a little bit. So without any further ado, let's get straight into what has sold in the last 7 days. All right, thanks for watching. Short and sweet then, short and sweet. 5 products to tell you about that have sold quickly. This is, again, to help you sourcing your products and know what will sell quickly. One thing that I haven't mentioned in previous videos is that I always promote products at 2%. There's a place in the listing for promotions. I'll always put 2% in. It does make a difference. It does. I know I'd started doing it about 6 to 8 months ago, and it has made a difference to sales. Right, so I said 5 products, didn't I? So I'm going to start with this first one, and it was a kid's tennis jacket made by Babolat. Those of you that watch tennis on the TV will know that Babolat is quite a well-known brand, and I basically the sizing of the jacket, it was about 10 to 12 years old. Okay, not the jacket itself, the actual age of the child wearing it. And there's loads of kids that go to tennis clubs, and it was in really good condition. So I was really pleased with it. I got it for 5, sold it for 10, got £7.73 back on that, which is a 55% product. And that sold in a day. So that's a good bread and butter product, okay? You'll probably notice that the quick sellers are mostly bread and butter, algorithm turning products. Your big ticket products, you know, some might sell in a day, but sometimes they take a bit longer. It's get them in, get them gone quickly. It's so important. Okay, next one is a Led Zeppelin t-shirt. Okay, now I picked this up from a local shop, and I got it for £1. Okay, brilliant. All right, it was just hanging there nicely. It's a tip shop just round the corner from us, but it has a clothes rail. Okay, these are donated. They're not pulled out the tip. They're donated, and there was this Led Zeppelin one on there. So, you know, I suppose in a way it's a bit like football teams. You're showing allegiance to something. You're showing allegiance to a group, a type of music, and also the logo on the front of the t-shirt was a classic Led Zeppelin established 1968 logo. So as I said, I got that for £1. I sold it for a tenner. Okay, got £8.37 back on that. So that's a 737% profit. So that's great. Okay, for a quick seller, that's really good. I was really pleased with that. When I got it, I thought, oh, that's nice. That's nice. Medium size, so decent size, and yeah, pleased. Next, I knew these would go, mainly because they are quite an iconic pair of shorts, and it's the time of year when people are getting holiday stuff together. So these were a really nice pair of orange Adidas California shorts, slightly larger than normal Adidas trefoil logo on the shorts, but they were in really good nick. And I managed to get those for £3.50. Sold them for a tenner, £7.73 back on those. 120% profit. Again, pleased. So far, the 3 out of 3 I've been quite pleased with. Then, again, I'm talking about club allegiance. Football stuff usually sells quite quickly. And this one was West Ham. And it had a lot of interest right from the very start. There were a lot of people looking at it. It was a nice quarter zip West Ham training top done by Umbro. Now, I overpaid a little bit on this, but I knew that I would get more back for it. I paid £5.99 for it, okay, and I sold it for £9. So I got £7.36 back, 22% profit. Yeah, not huge, but it's a ticker. It keeps the rhythm going. And when I say rhythm, I'm meaning algorithm on eBay. It is something that you can put on that you know is going to sell quite quickly. And if you're getting it for that price, this is where experience comes in. If that was £1 more, I probably would have said no. I probably would have left it on. $5.99, you are thinking, you know, should I, shouldn't I? Yeah, go on then, put it on there. Okay, because you might get a bit of positive feedback and you've got a little bit of profit there as well. Okay, always look at the bigger picture, not just the small one, not just the making money part. Have a look at, is it going to develop my business? Is it going to help my business? And if it generates some positive feedback, the answer there is yes. Okay, and finally, now this was a good one. I like this. And again, it's, I think I've said before, when I don't really research inside the shop. Okay, I'm challenging myself, and that's only because I've got quite a few charity shops close by. So if I get it home and I do my research at home, and if it isn't working out, if it's like, nah, I got that one a bit wrong, I can always take them back. Okay, so number one, always keep your receipts, and don't cut the tags off until you're absolutely sure. But this one was a nice pair of Clark's Brixby Cove, and they're known as fisherman sandals. I'll put a picture coming in, and these go for a nice bit of money. Okay, I managed to pick them up for $4.99, and I managed to sell them for $22. Okay, and got £17.16 back on those. So yeah, nice. Okay, that was a profit of 243%. So certain types of footwear, certainly at certain times of the year. I mean, again, we got the summer coming up, so people are going to wear the sandals. I think even something like that might have even sold in October, November time as well, quite quickly, because they are popular types of sandal. But, you know, I was pleased with that. So on those 5 products, all in all, I spent £20.48 on them and got £48.35 back. So that gave me a profit of £27.87, which isn't bad. You know, I'm selling, these are just my quick sellers. These are things that have sold within 7 days. The reason why I'm doing this gone section is just to educate people on what sells quickly. And certainly, I keep saying it, it's hobby stuff. I mean, what we got here, those Brixby fisherman sandals, yeah, okay, a bit of holidaying, but people do go out walking in those type of things during the summer quite a bit. West Ham football, Adidas California shorts, that's not really a hobby, that's a holiday thing. Okay, so, you know, I was pleased that they went quickly. Led Zeppelin t-shirt, music, hobby associated, and Babolat jacket, tennis, hobby associated. So yeah, all right, I think you're getting the vibe. Right, little message from me, then we're going to the shed. I like it in that shed now. So as I've said, my name's James Smith and I run channel JR74. Please like, comment, subscribe to your heart's content. Right, I'll make this quick because I'm trying to reduce the amount of time these videos actually take. Beneath this video in the description section, you will see that there's links to some paid promotions, okay? And these are just products that will help resellers, like sellotapes, postage bags, printers, etc, etc. So take a quick look, that'd be much appreciated as well. But the most appreciated would be to like, comment or subscribe. Subscriber numbers are beginning to go up, but yeah, I'm really trying to get some traction on this. Okay, so thanks for your support. Cheers. Right, let's go to the shed. Hello there, we're in the shed, we're in Smithy's shed. Welcome to the in section of this video. Oh, this is my pomme de terre. I do like it down here. Just to give you just a little bit of insight into this, it has been a quite recent development in the Smith household, but all of my listing stuff was like in this part of the shed, and in the back part of the shed there, which is like the same size shelving unit, were like things like Christmas trees and some decorations and like kids stuff. The kids are grown up, so all their Lego was in here and stuff like that. The lovely Mrs S, okay, she did agree with me that I was planning the invasion And when I sort of like put the idea to her, she did go along with it. So I'm punching well above my weight. She's lovely. But yeah, we are now fully in this shed, okay? And I'm enjoying every part of it. That's one thing about being a reseller, is you've got to have a partner that understands it a little bit, okay? And as long as you can show them that you're doing well, normally they'll go along with it. So yeah, bit of a tip. Or get your partner involved as well, okay? Anyway, product of the week. What I'm going to do is to shorten things down a little bit, okay? I was giving measurements, pit to pit, top to bottom, stuff like this. I'm not going to do that anymore. That is on my eBay store. There is a link to my store underneath the video. You can find the product and you can see in a description what the measurements are. I just want to show you the product, develop your confidence in the product, and tell you how much I paid for them and how much I'm expecting to sell them for. Okay, right, product of the week this week, as summer is coming, and this is very much a seasonal product, and at this time of year this material does sell quite well. It's a nice linen jacket made by Scopes, sand colour. Okay, look at that lovely gold lining inside. Okay, no rips, no tears, really nice jacket. 44 long on its sides. So yeah, really pleased with that. Paid £9 for it. Haven't really sold. I've sold some linen trousers, and they usually make quite a good markup, £10 to £12 at this time of year, because they are a seasonal product. I mean, I wouldn't be selling this in November unless people were going to Australia or something like that. So I suppose there is a bit of a market for it, but not as big as what it is at the moment. And also, there's the trousers here as well. Nice pair of like linen suit trousers. So they're actually like tailored trousers, okay? Not the sort of like the baggy ones with the drawstrings at the top that you sometimes get for linen trousers. So, you know, really nice pair. Top and bottom there, jacket and trousers. The trousers are 34 long, okay? That's where we are with the trousers. Let's see, okay? Nice linen there, okay? Probably looking back at that, so I paid £9, probably looking back between 20 and 30. Okay, I will sell them separately, because if you sell them separately, obviously you increase your market size. Sorry, I just got a bit of a brew on the go, a little bit thirsty. You increase your market size if you sell them separately. If you sell them as a pair, then you've got to have somebody who is the perfect size. So yeah, selling them separately makes sense. All right. Also on the Monday, one of the guys that I watch on YouTube, another reseller called Rummage Around, he's going on about how much you pay for a pair of Levi's. Nice pair of Levi's 505s here. Okay, and look, the label is a little bit worn, and some people like that on their Levi's. They like the authentic look, okay, the vintage look. 34.30, okay, and I paid for these £4.50. Okay, so for a pair of Levi's, that's pretty good. Looking at getting above 15 on that, probably about 15 to 20. I could get a little bit more if I held out for a bit longer, but considering that it only cost me £4.50, get it in, get it gone. I like to get the money back and invest it on something else instead of waiting for the top prices to come in. I find that's a bit more of a successful way of doing things. And then finally on the Monday, again, this stuff sells, okay, and I'm a golfer myself, so I love selling it. A nice Calvin Klein golf polo, blue, nice, I suppose it's a bit darker than a sky blue. Really nice decal on the breast there, just a CK decal, and this is an XL. All right, so I paid, how much did I pay for that? I paid £4 for this. All right, looking to sell that 10. Okay, I would take between 10 and 12 on that. You know, make me an offer. Okay, make me an offer. All right, so that's dropping on Monday. Let's see what Tuesday brings. Right, so Tuesday. Let's have a think. What's Tuesday going to bring? What's it going to bring? Let's have a look, shall we? Well, I'll tell you one thing that it can bring. A nice pair of Lacoste
leather, what would you call these, sneakers, low cuts, trainers. Okay, nice summer shoes there. All right, size 9. Okay, paid £4 for them, and you know, probably get about 10 to 12. Okay, maybe 9, roughly round about that. So you know, I'm looking at least doubling my money on that. Okay, also, and again, this is a barbecue product. Okay, this is something you can throw on in a chilly evening if you're sitting outside. Okay, it's a nice large Levi's flannel cotton shirt. Chuck these on over a nice white or black or grey tee. That'll look great. I know as well that many of the ladies like these as well, with a nice pair of jeans and boots. I suppose this is more of the autumn look than the summer look for the ladies. But yeah, it's nice shirt. Very, very, very good condition. No wear on it at all. Look, you got the decal on the pocket there, the Levi decal. So it's a Levi white label, and it is a large. Okay, so and you can, it's got the little button at the back of the collar there, and you can see the type of check that it is as well. It's a nice shirt, nice shirt. Have I said how much I paid for that? I can't remember. Anyway, I think I did £3.75. All right, looking. Oh God, I'm repeating. I'm sure I have. Anyway, £3.75. Looking for about 10 to 12 on that. Okay, and then to finish Tuesday off, a nice electronic product. Okay, now I paid £10 for this. Okay, it is a milk frother. Okay, and it hasn't been used. I'm absolutely sure it hasn't been used, even though it hasn't got the tags on it. Firstly, there was a bit of plastic inside with some attachments in it. That's always a good sign. And if you have a look in there, that hasn't been used. Okay, it's still got like the new look shine on it. All right, so that is a milk frother. Now, I paid £10 for this, and I've seen them go secondhand on eBay for about 40 quid. Now, I'm not expecting to get that. Okay, don't think that you've got the prices on eBay are the prices that you're going to get, because usually they're just a guide. Okay, but anything, I pay 10, anything 25 and above on this, again 100% profit. That's really what I'm looking for on nearly all the products that I'm selling. Obviously, if it's a bolo, then I'll show you some bolos, then I am looking for a little bit more, but 100% back on something like this, absolutely fine. I'll be happy with that. But nice milk frother there for all you coffee lovers. Again, this sort of stuff sells. Okay, now I'm saying 100% on shoes and clothing. That's usually what I'm going for. But one good thing to get, where you usually get more than 100%, because they are quite cheap to pick up, but you've got to know what you're looking for and do your research as well, is crockery. Okay, now Mrs. S has sourced, she's in charge of kitchen stuff and crockery and stuff like this, but she sourced me a lovely like Cornish style biscuit barrel. Okay, just Cornish stoneware. She sourced this for £1, and I would say that these go for between 8 and 10. Okay, it's a bit on the heavy side. When I package these, what I do is I'll take the lid off, bubble wrap all the way round, bubble wrap round the lid, and invert the lid inside. Okay, then bubble wrap over it again, and then put it into a box and put newspaper around it, screwed up newspaper around it. That usually works. I haven't had any, well, to me at the moment, I've had 100% success with stuff like this and sending it in that manner. I've got fragile tape as well that I can put around the box, so that, you know, the postie can take care of it a little bit. But yeah, nice biscuit barrel there. Just put that down there. Continuing with the stoneware theme. Okay, nice stoneware milk jug. Okay, again sourced by my wife, but again £1 for this. Okay, looking at 5 to 7 back on it. Okay, really nice stoneware milk jug. Okay, very, can't really, you know, it is what it is, isn't it? Stuff like this. Okay, it's not stamped or anything like that. Oh, hang on a minute. Okay, it's got an S on the back there. Whether that means anything or not, I don't know. But yeah, okay, could be S for stone, don't know. all right. But yeah, I'm expecting a bit of money back on that. And then also I managed to pick up, look, this 1960s 1970s style Pyrex casserole dish. Yeah, I remember these from when I was a kid, I suppose. Yeah, 60s and 70s. I remember my nan having one like this, and it's in really, really good condition. You know, it's there's no cracks, there's no chips in it. Okay, really, really nice. Now, again, I paid for that. What did I pay for that? £2. £2. Okay, so again, I'm looking at more than 100% back. I'm looking at between 10, 12. Okay, to be honest, I'm standing here talking to you now, trying to sound confident. I haven't researched this one. Okay, it could be more. I don't know. All right, but 10 to 12, I'll be happy with. Okay, so that's Wednesday. Better press stop, haven't I? Oh God, I need a bit of an haircut. The old barnet's getting long again. Thursday, another one of these. Here come the Estepa. Okay, now these sell. Okay, these sort of like they're fracture boots or muscle tear boots. Okay, this is the lower cut one. Okay, so really, if you've done your ankle or part of your foot, this is the thing for you. Okay, these do work, and you know, some of my mates say to me, you get them from hospital anyway. Okay, but what you got to think is sometimes people just don't want to go to hospital, especially like the rugby boys and the football boys, or the rugby girls and the football girls. When they know they've done a bit of an injury to their lower, they know what they've done. Okay, so they'll just chuck a boot on and just walk around in it for a couple of days, just to give their injury just a little bit of support, and hopefully the pain goes away. It's something that you know, and as well, if you've got like a weak ankle, or if you've got some muscular issues in your lower legs, just getting stuff like this, okay, does help with support for it. So these do sell, and they do sell quite well. This one, how much did this one cost? This one cost me £1.60. Okay, and I'll be looking to take between 8 and 10 on it. Okay, all the valves are working. Okay, nice air stepper. All right, continuing with the theme of the cooler summer evenings in this country, if you were sitting outside in a pub or in a barbecue, it's a really nice fat face down-lined gilet here. Okay, 50% goose, 50% down. Feels nice. It's got a nice texture to it. There you go, fat face there. What are we talking size wise on this? Size 10. Okay, so fat face, size 10. Nice gilet there. You can see it's blue. Bit of fur around the hood as well. Just, you know, I suppose this is more for autumnal walks, but just chucking one on when you're sitting out in the barbie. It's quite nicely padded as well. So if you've got a barbecue on a bit of an uncomfortable plastic chair, this will give you a bit of padding for your back as well. Oh, it's got everything. I think of everything. What are we talking there? £3.20 for that. £3.20. And finally, Thursday brings us something that nearly made product of the week. Okay, because I only paid 80p for it, and it's a specialized Henge bike saddle. Okay, and it is a geometric one as well. Yeah, body geometry. Okay, there you can see you got the ridge there. Okay, this is a road saddle, and this is really an example of knowing what to look for when you're in a shop. Okay, if you can see there, can you see that little, I think it goes up that way. See that little zigzag there? That's the logo for Specialized, okay, who are very, very good bike manufacturers, and I think have got a team in the Tour de France this year. So, you know, doing well. All right, and you can see there Henge, okay, Henge on the end of the saddle. Now, the prices for these are all over the place. All right. I've seen some at like 15 quid. I've seen some at 40 quid and above. There's not a big supply of these on eBay, so I'm hoping that this goes quite quickly. I'm going to I think I'm going to put it on between probably upper end of 20 quid, lower end of 30 quid. That's what I'll put it on for. Okay, make me an offer. Because with products like this, because I've sourced it quite cheaply, that gives me a bit of room to move. Okay, and I want to move because I want you to have the product, but at the same time, you know, I want to make a bit of profit my end as well. But from that, this sort of product can be shipped globally, and I'm half expecting this to go out of the country. All right, because it was sourced for a decent price, that could happen. Always click that sell on the GSP tag. Always click it, because then you bring in everybody from other countries, and believe me, they do buy. Okay, I've sold stuff to Italy. I had a Microsoft Works manual from 1991 that went to Italy. Okay, there's a whole host of stuff that you can pick up cheaply that is worth a bit. Okay, so this is certainly an example of that. All right, so that is, was that Thursday or Friday? Let's have a look. It was Thursday. Okay, let's see what Friday brings. Friday. This just goes to show to always have a rummage, always have a rootle, okay, and know your brands as well. All right, this is an Oakley sunglasses case. It cost me 40p. 40p for this, okay, from a charity shop. This will go, I mean, Oakley is a very, very popular sunglasses brand. If you look inside, okay, really good condition. All right, hardly used, to be honest with you. Zip, actually, just doing that then, that zip flows beautifully. Okay, absolutely beautiful. So 15 quid, okay, 10 to 15 roughly. That's what I'll be looking for this. Okay, might be a bit lower. Okay, and because I only paid 40p for it, I can go a bit lower. Make me an offer. All right, so then a little bit of footwear. These are some Adidas burgundy honey lows. You can see the Adidas logo there. I haven't done it yet, but what I am going to do is rub a bit of alcohol around the bottom of these just to clean them up a bit. They're in pretty good condition, okay? Don't get me wrong on that, all right? But just a little bit of alcohol rub along the bottom there will just take some of the sort of like the dirt off, okay, and just make them look a little bit better for the photograph, and also send them to you in better condition as well. So honey low burgundies, okay, Adidas, again, nice summer shoes, okay, nice low cut, comfortable summer trainers. All right, and as I keep saying, hobbies, okay, one hobby is walking, and I have got a really nice pair, and I don't think these have been worn, of Dachstein walking shoes. Okay, these are for ladies. All right, they are size 8.5. Okay, UK 8.5. And as well, they've got Vibram soles. Have they been worn? I don't think so. Okay, these are some really, really nice walking shoes, and they've also got some Ortholite soles in them as well. Okay, you've got like, I suppose Vibram are very good soles for the bottom part of the shoe. Ortholite are sort of like the inserts that do take a little bit of the ergonomics of your foot into account. Okay, it's not your normal insert. These inserts are pretty decent. Okay, so this is a really, really nice pair of walking shoes. Okay, now I'm saying women's because when I did the Google search for them, that's what it came up as. But they look to me pretty unisex, to be honest with you. Men or women could wear these quite easily. Okay, and I paid £7.50 for those. So a little bit more, but I'm expecting to get probably for these, considering the condition that they're in. I am considering putting these on as brand new without tags. Okay. And you know, but it's obvious from the photograph. If I just put used but in excellent condition, and people can see from the photographs that they're in really, really good condition, and they can watch this video and see it as well, that I'm pretty sure that I will get 15 quid and above for these. They are in absolutely cracking condition. I'll probably put them on between 25 and 30. And that is Friday. Okay, so the weekend now. What's going to list on the weekend? Now, up until quite recently, I didn't really list at the weekends. I gave myself a bit of a break. But what I was finding was that my stockpile was beginning to go up and up and up. So I just thought, well, I might as well just schedule some to come on the weekend. Because on eBay, I mentioned it a few times now in previous videos, you can schedule when your products come on. So don't think that you put them on and you've got to list them there and then. You can save drafts, you can work on the drafts, and you can schedule what times the products drop into your shop as well, which is an excellent facility to have. Another gilet this time. Okay, another padded gilet. This brand is Country Estate. Okay, this one's Country Estate Amersham. Country Estate usually use like town names from the home counties for their products. You can usually tell that they're half decent, at least desirable, okay, by looking at the buttons of some of these products. And if the company name is sort of like punched into the button, usually on eBay there will be a demand for them. Okay, and that is the case with this product. Okay, because I've never heard of them before, but they're on eBay and they're on for a pretty decent price, and they were on for more than the £3 that I paid for them. Okay, and if you see as well, there's a nice corduroy collar on there. Okay, nice padded gilet. Again, something that you can just sit outside, barbecue time. Okay, keep going on about these barbecues, don't I? We are having one tomorrow night as well. Looking forward to that. So that is dropping on the weekend. And also on the weekend, this was a bit of a find. And this is something that I got 4 of these. Okay, so I can put, I can take a photo of just one of them and then put quantity 4 over them, because this could be something that somebody might have broken and just needs a spare one. But they are Thule or Tool, or however you say it, but it is the Swedish roof rack company. Okay, that is extremely popular and quite expensive. These are, we'll call it Thule. Okay, 750. Okay, Thule 750 feet. Okay, for your roof racks. So I got 4 of them. All right, all in good condition, and I managed to source them for £3. Okay, so I've got 4 of these for £3. So really, really pleased with that. Probably like 75 pence each that makes them, doesn't it? But I didn't just get that. I also got, for that £3, a fixing kit as well. Okay, now the 4 of those will probably go close to £15, and the fixing kit will go for roughly about a tenner. From what I understand from my research on the fixing kits for this product, for this name, is you've got to look for the stamp that says 165. I believe that relates to a Volvo. Okay, because all cars have different ways of fixing your roof rack, and so with Thule you've got to have the right number for it. And as well, there's like rubber feet that come with it as well. I should think that goes on there like that. I don't know, to be honest with you, but I'm going to sell the lockers, these locking things, and these things separately. Okay, so we'll see how we do with that. We'll see how we do. All right, and finally, okay, if ever you come across these, I would say get them, because usually you can get some stuff for them. All right, you can see it there. All right, frozen. There you go. It reflects my ring light. Frozen puzzle, okay. Trefle frozen puzzle, okay. 35 pieces, 3 years plus. Puzzle and stickers, still sealed, okay. You can see that ring light, and that's giving it, you know, you can see the reflection there, and that reflection is because it's covered in plastic. This is still sealed, okay. So I would say any puzzle that is still sealed, that's only for a couple of quid, is worth getting, okay. Especially if they are 1,000 pieces or above, okay. This is a sealed puzzle, 1,000 pieces. It's called the Beautiful North, and it's got Harrogate, Scarborough, the Lake District, Yorkshire Dales, and another place there where the 1,000's covering it, okay. Where would that be? The Lake District, where have we got? It doesn't say. It doesn't say. Oh, hang on. Yes, it does. Durham. Is that Dominic Cummings just there? Could be. Who knows? Okay, so that's it. All right, that's what's dropping into the shop this week. I hope you've enjoyed it. Please like, comment, subscribe. I will be back with another video next week. And one of the things I'm looking at doing is, you can see that I've put in, is Adidas worth a resell? I've done a video on that. Okay, and my next video is that I'm looking at doing is 10 reasons why you should have an eBay shop. Look out for that dropping. All right. Okay. Thanks for your support. Cheers. Bye-bye.